Hey.
And thus we begin. That's Pat.
That's Mackenzie.
And this is us watching Arcane.
You had a comment that you wanted to talk about.
I did have a comment I wanted to talk about. So this is something that I didn't see in the first one because it took me a long time, the very first time I ever watched this, between watching the first one and the second one and then the third one, and then after the third one I just decided to continue. So I didn't notice that Vi handed her the rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So Vi went and took control of her old past self and says, I corrected my mistakes. Here you go, rabbit. And I didn't realize that or catch that at first. So I see Bunny.
The moment they introduced the bunny, when she was showing her on the rooftop, that was his mistake, that was her mistake, that was like showing like, hey, you're not a fuck up, we're all a fuck up. When she showed the bunny and that was like her, it's like, that was my favorite toy. I was like, that's a death flag. That is, I'm going to, when you inherit this bunny, my time is done. So I'm curious how much longer Vi is going to be around or not. She's still alive at the end of the last episode, so I just don't know where we're going to go now that she's about to confront these enforcers. But yeah, the second they had that bunny out, I was just like, you really made it a point to say that was your favorite toy. So so that was a red flag for me. We'll see if that pans out or not. I don't know how or when, because I thought it was going to be maybe Powder would get it or something as like a I want to remember her kind of a moment. So interesting that she gave it to her. But yeah, I feel that's like anime death flag. But well,
I think we should just watch. Let's go off of that. Okay, allow me to get that timer all set up, make it visible so everybody can see it. That one down here. So as usual, I will stop saying this after a while, but for a while I want to tell you guys how to watch this video. It is going to be a watch along. I will not be showing the video, I will not be showing the audio. Instead, we are watching currently on
Netflix
and
at the time of recording.
You will have to open it up on your Netflix or your other viewing browser of choice, whatever it might be. And hopefully they all match up. So we'll push 3, 2, 1 play. You'll push 3, 2, 1 play, and this little timestamp down here will tell you, ticking upwards, what we are at. So yeah, we shall see. Shall we do it?
Yeah.
All right. So click over here, and then I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1. So 3, 2, 1, go. And I'll tell you when the record's booked up. It's flip. It's up. It's spinning. So hopefully we're all synced up. A Netflix series. Foreboding.
Yeah, I always like it. Yeah, we have subtitles on it. It's always just foreboding.
I can't get comfortable. I can't decide. Water gurgles.
So cool. Damn, Vander.
Enemy.
What were they doing? Why? Why did this situation come to be?
What is it? What happened? Why? Tell me your story.
Trying to. So we've met most of these statues at this point. I feel not all, but most. Yeah, now I'm just like hyper fixating on like what details can we get
No,
from...
no. Stop that. Do not even try, sir. I don't know if there's anything that's gonna be super giveaway or anything, but you're not allowed to discern things. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that now. Stop that now. No. Rocks.
Important rocks.
You thought he was gonna turn himself in. She tried to turn herself in.
Well, and now it's gonna combine, right? So it's like she did try that, but now he is gonna do it. Whoa.
Fucking Marcus. Way to be right.
I hate that I'm right on that one. He's too good. But with a shady past. Ooh. Ooh, that's a... Pray I don't alter it further. Oof. Yeah, lot to process there.
Yeah.
Come on, science bros. That's a lot of juice.
The woman that argued with him in the bar.
I just don't like the idea of the kids having to fight monster Van.
Why would they?
Because he's gonna be a monster.
But what
gonna
if
inject him.
they're all on the same side? They're gonna belt over. Cut. Why are you carrying a flashlight? I love the spotlights. Bring it with me everywhere I go. Oh, this is not my bedroom. Just severe Marjorie vibes, you know, from Game of Thrones. Another bump. Another bump. Yeah, it would be so close.
Careful. Why make nail bombs when I have a nuke?
You just needed a second brain to bounce ideas off of. Between the two of you, friendship is magic! Skumelo. Cast iron gauntlets.
Yo.
Dude, that's no joke. That's like frying pan. Just imagine like being smacked with a real good frying pan. Going full Rapunzel style.
I think she's just been using her strength, but it feels like the gauntlets could have some like motor function too to like add.
Maybe like a My Hero thing where it's like a pound.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost springish.
Mm-hmm.
You get double impact.
Yeah.
Maybe. Ew.
Yeah, why? Why?
I'm badass. I didn't see that before.
Yeah, it's like, okay, cool, even if you win, you sliced your tongue. Like,
There's a history. Ow.
Yeah, that's like 2 or 3 broken ribs right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you saying that this shoe's gonna have to fight a monster? Oh yeah. Maybe.
Yep. TM, thank you. Oof. Double. Oh shit. Hmm. What have I done?
Mm.
Ooh, he's gotta take the juice. Ooh. shit. Damn. Heavy shit.
Yeah. I'm going to pause. Don't look. Okay. Stop. Stop. All the things. Put the timer away. I'm gonna grab a tissue real quick. Ah! No! I'm gross, are you? Alright. Tell me that.
Well, certainly a huge oof episode.
Yes.
I knew Vander was like out of the picture like from the beginning of the show. At some point,
He's too good.
He's too good.
He's too good.
And he's too much of a motivating force. For like his death would be too much of a motivating force.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say as an actual character though, he's very placate and keep the norm. So we have to get rid of the character that's gonna keep the norm.
Yeah.
Both of them actually.
Now
Now you know why I don't necessarily know the gruff woman's voice name.
Yes, because apparently super dead.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that at all. Was not expecting that. Like the second she was gone, that's like okay. Then we knew Benzo was gonna die. That was like fuck Benzo, no.
Well, think now.
Mm-hmm.
Benzo's gone. We have Vander's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the Lady Enforcer gone.
Mm-hmm.
Those are three powerhouses of what we were saying was the three powerhouse or like
like big controlling forces in the world.
Yeah, technically Benzo and Vander were the same faction, but like out of the three, two are gone. I
totally thought Vi was gonna die this episode. So glad to know that's not the case.
Not necessarily.
And then cool to know her name's Violet. I didn't know what Vi was going to be short for.
Did it say that?
Mm-hmm.
When did it say that? On the bunny. It was written on the bunny.
I thought they said it somewhere towards the end there. Somebody had mentioned it.
I don't know. I didn't
or at the very least, the subtitles revealed it. Something revealed Violet. I thought it was one of them saying it.
It was also written on the rabbit's ear whenever Clover's crying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Super sad that Milo and Clag got decimated there at the end. That was awful.
Mm-hmm. And confirmation, this is not a spoiler, but they are gone.
Like dead. And like
we saw them, but half of me for the next 3 episodes is like, they're not, they can't be. No, they you saw it. It happened.
Well, it's a lot of shows, like, and there are definitely instances where it's not always the case, but most of the time, like, you can tell when it's a plot death versus a, like, wait, we didn't see the body, so, like, maybe they'll come back. Like, no, that was, like, huge dramatic impact. Like, they are dead. Like, unless there's some magical force that brings them back, they are dead for the moment, at least. They're dead for the time being, unless there's a new plot thing later that's like, oh, wait, we can... The hex tech reverses time, because there was some weird, like, I don't know. We'll see. So super sad that they died. I wasn't surprised. Sad, but wasn't surprised about Van. Brutal. Did not expect at all the sisterly quarrel there, and her, like, that. What a heartbreaking fucking slap. That was awful. Like, I get that they're both dealing with a torrent of unbearable emotions and stuff, but man, that was brutal. That was absolutely gut-wrenching.
Well, it's like first moment that Vi even knows that powder's in the premises, that she sees the blown up monkey head. So first thought in that moment also is that powder's dead too.
Yeah, that she's worried about her safety.
Yeah, because she just saw her other 2 friends die, so now she sees remnants of powder, and she's like, well, fuck, everybody's dead. And then afterwards, okay, she's alive, but she did it. So it's like...
And yeah, coming in with that, like, oh my god, did you see my bomb? It finally worked? And it's just like...
It's the first time she's ever had a success. And it's catastrophically bad.
Yep, her invention was a success.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I just was shocked that she did so much. Like, she knew how much destruction 1 did. I mean, maybe she didn't know it was 1, but I assume she realized that she didn't. I can headcanon that she realized, hey, I took however many it was at the beginning, 7, I don't know, and 1 was missing, so 1 blew up the building, so I'm gonna put 3. Like, she had 1 in the symbols and then like 2 in the body of it, I think. Like, it was like that was a
well, if you're also going from the standard of 1, she's a kid, so
right,
there's that, but 2, nothing ever works, so better have more than not. I suppose.
So, but man, that was
and
awful.
She doesn't necessarily knows that was gonna be the thing that caused it, because she didn't know.
Right.
She's like, maybe this is shiny and it does something, and perhaps it has to do with this explosion, because it could have been something that was within it. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be that ball that was in the apartment that did the explosion, but hopefully it'll do something. And it did something.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I mean, amazing getting to watch Vi just deck everybody on the bridge. That was cool. Like, just like that tentative first one, like, oh shit, I'm actually in like a life or death situation. Clonk. Wait a minute, I'm really good at this.
Let's go!
Just taking them all on. Yeah. That was cool. Like, terrible scene, but fun to like see her get to flex a little bit.
Another moment of it's the ending moment that just screams to me, because I enjoy moments of media where I'm just like, I don't know what I would do in this situation. I don't know what I would do, and that's one of them.
I legit was thinking through it. This would have been a phenomenal if they made a spin-off like game, like if this was a Telltale or a like which path are you choosing? Do you let the monkey bomb go? Do you not let the like? There's so many moments where it is the like
very Telltale-ish.
yeah, because it's just like, what if you didn't blow that up? Would they have gotten out? Would they have survived?
They would have,
like
very much so.
Very likely, yeah.
Because Claggor had already busted through the wall.
He got through the wall.
They had Milo had unlocked Victor. She had already shut them out and locked the door, so they would have succeeded. If it was just about escape in that moment, they would have escaped that room. But the bomb went off.
Yeah, or and same thing. Do you call the guards in with the cell phone, or do you not? Do you let how do you like? There's so many choices in this one, and I really like that immediately called out after the saying earlier that Marcus seems to just be like, yep, he's just a bad guy, and so now it's just like kind of protecting her in a, I don't know what his ultimate goals are, but he's like, you're gonna die if you step out there, you're dead, like we can't do this. However, that lets the situation where now Powder is with Silo or Silco. And that group. So
did you expect that moment?
No. I don't know if that's something that League of Legends players might know. I have no idea if the character of Powder is like, oh, I'm raised by...
As far as I understood it, I don't think anybody knew. I think this was like, they had the overall, this is Piltover, this is the Undercity, blah, 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 blah. But as far as like character backstories, aside from those two big sisters, there was not in depth. As far as I know, but yeah, you're
again, not League of Legends players.
Yeah.
But
I kind of want to like know if that was, that moment at least was something you guys knew, but I also don't want any more spoilers from that.
Tell her. But...
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on like season to season to season, so I don't want all everybody's backstories or anything. Thanks.
But just in my head, I was wondering if like League players would know, like, oh yeah, she was raised by a band of ruffian Undercity people because her sister betrayed. Like, I don't know if this is like played out in flavor text or other things.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But so yeah, it looks like, I don't know if that's gonna be like, now the series revolves around like sisterly battle, like it's the Vi faction versus the Powder faction or not, because that's kind of like the record at the beginning is them looking at each other. And so is that going to be a long-term thing? Because I really thought that it was like, no, Vi's the main character, wait, Game of Thrones in it, now Powder's the main character. And since Vi is still alive, I have to go with maybe it's now we have to figure out how to repair this before it tears the world apart, kind of a thing. Very excited for Science Bros right now. That's like my happy storyline at the moment. Briefly happy because I don't know where it's going. But
they can float.
Yeah, it's like, can you stop that? I don't know how. I really like that Mel is curious and is like, no, I'm just gonna let you do your thing, and we'll take advantage of it when we can. So I loved your analogy of being very Marjorie. So very who is she, like, what is her goals? Like, so I like that everybody has their like own machinations that they're dealing with on how to like influence the world.
I think they did a really good job. Whether or not these are characters you can play in League of Legends, because I did get very curious and looked it all up because I wanted to know who can you play, who can you not play. So whether or not these are playable characters or not, they give them such in-depth story. Like, everybody has their own personality, has their own, like, what we were talking about. As far as I understand it, this is safe to say now, Milo is not a playable character.
Okay.
So, like, you still had that inclination and, like, feeding to your, like, he's the rogue character. I get it. I'll find him in League of Legends. If I wanted to play him, I'd be playing a rogue-like character. Blah, 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 blah. It's not a character because he was written for this. So they still gave him all this, like, flavor that you could, like, give to him, too. So, like, yeah, that's cool. It's cool. So I enjoyed that a lot. But I really like this, especially the ending moment. There's one of two options that I thought was going to happen. I was just pinpointing ahead of time, was like, he's going to kill her, or like try to kill her. And he did not. We had that inclination already. Then I thought he was going to try to trick her and be like, come to the dark side, little girl. Hello, little girl. Let us coerce you to being on our team now. And the third option that I didn't even think of, that Powder is so desperate for a family in that moment and some kind of just reconciliation, that, or not reconciliation, but like just validation that she is
not a complete fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
because Vi's left her. She's killed 2 of her friends. She doesn't know both of them are dead, but she doesn't really care about. Does she? I don't know. But she killed 2 of her friends, and her dad's dead. Mm-hmm. And nobody's there to care for her. Yeah. She has nobody to cling to.
Yeah, that she literally went to this, you know, looks or, you know, whatever, but it's like, do you trust the guy with a knife and a crazy gang behind him and half his face blown off to be the first person? When he's being
nice to you, though?
Yeah, but, like, to be the first person that just, like, run, hug, like, that's... And, I have no idea, because, God forbid, you know, and please never let any of us ever be in that situation where we have to... I felt so bad for her in that, like, mania beforehand too, like when she was stuck in the base and was, you know, just literally emotion and tears and snot everywhere because she couldn't, like,
you can't do anything.
Yeah, like I am completely helpless in this situation. The most important people in my life are off to maybe go die, and
you literally can't do anything.
Yeah, I was told by them to not do anything. I've been told time and again that I'm a failure, and like...
And just rewatching it and having that second that she says, just the, I can help, right at the very end of all of that, that just is like, oh, just pit in your stomach.
Yeah, you know,
now that I know. Because, yeah, that's the moment where she's just at her utter peak, and then you see her at her utter... lowest moment.
God, her just repeating over and over, it's like, I only wanted to help, I only wanted to help, I only wanted to help, and it's just like, you quite literally made this the worst possible scenario. Like, your actions deliberately made this, like, it wasn't your intent, but it is the reason everything is fucked up right now. That's like, that's gotta be just...
And it's not like I could even go back to her and be like, get out of the way, Silco, come with me, let's go reconcile this, and she's been taken away. So the only person for Powder right now is Silco.
Yeah, and the only thing keeping her sanity together is this instant thought of just, I want to say vengeance, but it's just that whole, like, we'll show them, and just that quick eyebrow, like, and now we play with evil for a while. This is my villain arc. And so we'll see. Yeah, is she
a villain?
Is she going that path? If she does, is she redeemable? Is she, I don't know. She has a very...
So what does this also mean for Piltover and everything?
There was so much... What do they call it? Shimmer? The drug? There is so much shimmer. I feel like a lot of it, if not all of it, got burned up in the explosion, but like that seems very like, we're just gonna throw this all over the town to cause chaos. So I'm assuming that they're gonna just be injected, like trying to force the nobles and all of Piltover, like just randomly to have it and be like, cool, chaos on the city front. Which, so predictions for the moment. Yeah, the evil team underground is gonna be passing out, trying to distribute this drug forcibly to make Piltover chaos. And the only way that we can find to stop that will be Hex Tech from Science Bros, so that it will force any questions from the council into like, okay, it can be used for good. I don't know. There's a lot of threads now, and
yes. And at this point, where do you go from here with the story? Find out next time!
Yay!
As we watch together some more Arcane. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching with us today, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye!